हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। माई सेल्फ हितेश भागनानी। तो आज मैं अपनी वीडियो में आपको सॉफ्ट कंप्यूटिंग के एमसीक्यू इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस जो हैं एमसीक्यू के, वो पार्ट सेकंड में अपलोड करने जा रहा हूं। इससे पहले मैंने यहाँ पर पार्ट 1 अपलोड कर दिया है और मैंने बिग डेटा एनालिटिक्स के भी सारे इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चंस अपलोड कर दिए गए हैं सेट 1 के, क्योंकि मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था मेरे पास 2 सेट है, तो मैंने सेट 1 के 3 पार्ट जो है अपलोड कर दिए हैं। आप प्लीज मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर करें। थैंक यू। अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं नई वीडियो की तरफ। ये सॉफ्ट कंप्यूटिंग का सेट 1 है, जिसका 21st क्वेश्चन है, बैक प्रोपोजिशन कैन बी डिफाइंड एज ऑप्शन ए, इट इज अनदर नेम गिवन टू द कर्वी फंक्शन इन द प्रिसेप्शन। ऑप्शन नंबर बी, इट इज अ ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ एरर्स बैक थ्रू द नेटवर्क टू एडजस्ट द इनपुट। ऑप्शन नंबर सी, इट इज अ ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ एरर बैक थ्रू द नेटवर्क टू अलाउ वेट्स to be adjusted so that network can learn, and option number D, none of the above. So the answer is, it is a transmission of error back through the network to adjust the input, and explanation is, it is a transmission of error back through the network to allow weights to be adjusted so that the network can learn, because back propagation is an efficient approach used to compute loss function distress with respect to the parameters of neural networks in order to minimize the loss function. Back propagation is mainly used to tune the weights of डीप न्यूरल नेटवर्क्स। अगर आपको इसका स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है तो आप प्लीज इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए आपके फ्यूचर रेफरेंस के लिए। क्वेश्चन नंबर 22, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट द प्रॉमिस ऑफ एन आर्टिफिशियल न्यूरल नेटवर्क। ऑप्शन ए, इट कैन सर्वाइव द फेलियर ऑफ सम नोड। ऑप्शन बी, इट कैन हैंडल नॉइस। ऑप्शन सी, इट कैन एक्सप्लेन द रिजल्ट। ऑप्शन डी, इट हैज इनहेरेंट पैरेललिज्म। सो द आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, इट कैन एक्सप्लेन द रिजल्ट। It can explain the result because the artificial neural networks fail to explain the result. Question number 23, having multiple perceptions can solve the XOR problem satisfactorily because each perception can partition off a linear part of the space itself and they can then combine their result. Option A, true, this work always and these multiple perceptrons learn to classify even complex problem. Option number B, false perceptrons are mathematically incapable of solving linearly inseparable functions no matter what you do. Option C, true perception can do this but are unable to learn to do if they have to be explicitly hard-coded. Option D, false, just having a single perceptron is enough. So answer is, true perceptron can do this but are unable to learn to do, they have to be explicitly hand-coded. Question number 24, based on the membership function can be used to solve empirical problems. So there are 4 options. A, knowledge. Option B, learning. Option C, example, and option D, experience. So the answer is experience, because the member function of a fuzzy set is to generalization of the indicator function for classical sets. Question number 25, a 3-input neuron is trained to output a 0 when the input is 110 and a 1 when the input is 111. After the generalization, the output will be 0 when and only when the input is. So there are 4 options. So the answer is option number B, 00, 010, 110 or 100. And here you can see the table. You can take the screenshot of the table also for your reference. Question number 26, a 4-input neuron has a weight 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. The transfer function is linear with the constant of proportionality being equal to 2. The inputs are 4, 10, 5 and 20 respectively. The output will be option A, 76, 238, 123 and 119. So the answer is option number B, 238. Because here you can see the explanation also. In order to find out the value, we multiply the weights with their respective inputs, add the result and then further multiply them with their transform function. So we have multiplied the weights with their respective inputs. And then we have multiplied with their transfer function, which is equal to 2. So the answer is 238. Question number 28, a neurosoftware can be defined as option A, powerful and easy neural network, a software that is used to analyze neuron. Option C, software utilized by a neurosurgeon, and option D, a software aimed to assist the experts in the real world. So the answer is option A, a powerful and easy neural network. Question number 19, what is the name of the network which includes backward links from the output to the input as well as hidden layers? Option A, perceptron. Option B, self-organizing map. Option C, multi-layered perceptron. Option D, recurrent neural network. So the answer is recurrent neural network. Explanation. A recurrent neural network is yet another kind of artificial neural network where the output derived from the previous step is fed as input to the current step. Now, question number 30. Which of the following is true for unsupervised learning? So, there are 4 options. Some specific outputs value are disclosed. Some specific output value are not disclosed. No relevant inputs value is given. Both input as well as outputs are specified. Neither inputs nor outputs are given. So the answer is option number B. Some specific output values are not disclosed. Here you can see the explanation also. You can take the screenshot also. Question number 33. What is involved in inductive learning? So there are 4 options: inconsistent hypothesis, consistent hypothesis, estimated hypothesis, and irregular hypothesis. And option number 5 is regular hypothesis. So the answer is option number B, consistent hypothesis. And explanation is inductive learning is used to find a consistent hypothesis which agree with the example. The difficulty of the task relies on the chosen representation. Question number 34. Which of the following statement is correct? Option A, not all formal languages are context free. Option B, all formal languages are like natural languages. Option C, all formal like natural languages. Option D, natural languages are context oriented free. Option E, natural languages is normal. So the answer is not all formal languages are context free. Question number 35. Which of the following is incorrect? So there are 5 options. The union and intersection of 2 context free languages are context free. Option B, the reverse of context free language is the context free but it is complement does not need to be. Option C, every regular language is context free as it can be easily explained by the regular grammar. Option D, the intersection of a context free language and a regular language is always context free. Option E, the intersection of 2 context free languages is context free. So the answer is the intersection of 2 context free languages context free. Here you can see the explanation also, because the union and concatenation of 2 context free languages are always context free but the intersection need to be context free. Question number 36. Automated vehicle is an application of unsupervised learning, supervised learning, reinforcement learning and active learning. So the answer is supervised learning. Because in automatic vehicle a set of input vision and corresponding actions are available for learners. So it can be concluded that it is an example of supervised learning. Question number 37. Blank space is not counted in different learning methods: analogy, memorization, introduction and deduction. So the answer is introduction. Analogy, because analogy, memorization and deduction are involved in different learning methods. Question number 38. Which of the following models are utilized for learning? Option A, neural networks. Option B, decision tree. Option C, propositional and FOL rules. Option D, all of the above. So answer is F, all of the above. Question number 39. Which of the following is correct example of active learning? Option A, dust cleaning machine. B, new recommendation system. Option C, automated vehicle. Option D, none of the above. So the answer is news recommended system. Because active learning is such a kind of learning which involves the teachers, it enables the learner to ask relevant examples related to perception action pairs that will further argument with the performance. Question number 40. Which of the following is termed exploratory learning? So there are 4 options: active learning, supervised learning, reinforcement learning, unsupervised and learning. So the answer is option number D, unsupervised learning. Because exploratory learning can be defined as a teaching and learning approach that encourages the learner to study and synchronize new material regardless of being dependent on any supervision. So thank you guys for watching this video. Now we will continue in the next part. तो थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो. प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब माई शेयर. और मुझे बहुत सारे सब्सक्राइबर्स की नीड है, तो प्लीज़ मेरे सब्सक्राइबर्स इंक्रीज करो. मैं आपको कंटेंट प्रोवाइड कराता रहूँगा. थैंक यू गाइस.